And you don't go to a dentist.
I've been to a dentist this year. My mom paid good money for these teeth. I'll be damned if I don't use them. What's my hair do? Oh, you were making fun of... Yikes.
Don't you just love me?
No, don't you pity me.
You're gonna spend so much time with me. So, if you can't tell, we're best friends.
I'm in danger.
That's a lie! Here we are, crossing the first bridge. As he takes pictures. Just look at that clear water though. This is actually a really nice bridge. Quite indeed. The little brackeys of the forest. Are so cute. I hear the snapping.
Downhill side. I was sleeping uphill. It's not so bad. I have to adjust the tension a little bit, figure things out, but yeah.
So here we are, set up our tent, our little camping area, and I feel so accomplished. Just look at my little home. Isn't she cute? People make fun of me because it's a one-person tent, but I still feel happy and content in there. How about you, Wolf? Mm-hmm. We just had lunch.
I'm trying to lick the peanut butter off this spoon. I almost said
the
peanut butter off the spoon. That was uncomfortable.
There's so many things wrong with what you just said.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so get me in the frame. Yeah.
You're the one who stood there.
Today was our short day. Mm-hmm. We just need to fling the spoon around. It's really weird like that.
There's nothing on there.
There's nothing on. I licked it clean. You're welcome.
I love this wall you have going here. Protecting it from the wind. Okay, anticipation is just building. Oh, that's right, you're not good at analogies. I just tried my very first bowl of ramen.
It's quite the experience.
It was an experience. I didn't realize how salty they were. How are you liking your
sweet and sour pork, Mountain House.
Get here. It's raining.
Hard.
Hard. When did it start?
Oh, like 1 a.m. probably.
Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the condensation keeps dripping onto my face and into my
It's your first time camping in the rain?
No.
Okay. Because the condensation just happens. There's no helping yourself there.
Then why is this the first time?
I don't know.
Well, it's gonna be a rainy day.
It's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a good day. Real good day. Good day.
The real challenge will come when we are forced to leave the tent. Interesting.
Yeah.
We also saw some very much redneck go through a giant river of water. I can't believe he made it. It was a lot of water. I would just like to say I dedicate today's song as Rivers and Roads because there is no difference today. The roads are rivers, and the rivers are roads. So, yeah, this is the first time I've been able to take out and record anything because it's been pouring so much that I have no waterproof on this phone right now. And as you can see, I look like an egg anyway, so I don't like you're missing anything. Oh, it's so pretty. Music bed.
Only life I know. Some days rush out like one.
I can see some of the flowers coming out.
That's just the way the story goes.
Rock. I injured myself because I was walking and then all of a sudden this
I wasn't walking.
No, it's because since I don't have my glasses on with all the water and the haze on it, I didn't notice how thick one of the twigs was. It was actually just probably a limb, a really sturdy limb, and it slammed into my ankle. There's gonna be an awful bruise there later.
You'll be alright.
Ah, can't feel my finger.
Now and talk about the day when we were young.
This is hilarious.
So, day 2. Yes, it can see me. You see, it is my face. God. Anyway, enough from the peanut gallery.
I'll throw my peanut butter at you and it will be a peanut gallery.
I'll eat it. Day 2 was interesting. I think it started raining at like 1 a.m. I keep looking at myself, which makes it look like I'm looking over here. I need to look right there. Started raining at like 1 a.m. Condensation in the tent got pretty intense because we were both in there. Why did we end up sharing a tent? Yeah, it was pretty freaking cold. I think the high today, before right now, it's getting warmer at like 5 and 6 o'clock right now. I think it's, it's almost 7, and it's warmer right now than it had been all day. It was like something like 45 degrees earlier, probably just 40 when we were breaking camp this morning. And wet, raining. So we've got her first experience of breaking down and repitching a tent in the rain. So that was fun, to say the least.
I was learning on the job.
Yeah, she was learning on the job. It was a good time. Oh, and before we even left camp, she bends down to pick something up and rips her rain pants in half and talks shit about my rain skirt, which performed wonderfully. for the record. Did a fantastic job. I wore leggings the first half of the day because it was still cold. They didn't get wet. My socks are wet through my shoes, not even through the skirt. It's fantastic. Got to camp about 1:30. I think we hiked for probably 4-5 hours today. Not that bad. It was only 6.5 and some change miles ish. Huh? It wasn't. It really wasn't long at all. Oh, yeah.
Hi.
I didn't consent to this.
I didn't ask.
I know.
Yeah, so today was very interesting.
Straighten that out.
A lot of today I have had wet underwear for the sheer fact of my rain pants ripping, and then me just ripping them off because I was soaked anyways. And then you laughed at me at one point because I went in front and you said, "Oh my gosh, Eva, your butt is so wet." And I said,
It was soaking, like literally drops of water. Anytime she'd take a step, were just falling off. It was hilarious.
I told
It
you
was
if I
so funny.
squeegeed, stuff would
Yeah,
come out.
it's pretty much when she walked, she was squeegeeing as she went. Yeah, I said that. That came out of my mouth. I can't take it back. We've all experienced it. There's nothing we can do about it at this point.
No. It didn't really feel like 5 hours or 6 hours.
No, it was pretty short. And what are we doing tomorrow?
We're taking a 0 day.
Because it's going to be fucking thunderstorming all day.
And
And I don't want to deal with that. Not at all.
if he doesn't want to deal with it, how do you think I feel? This was day one, like truly day one of backpacking for me. Ever. Why?
And if we had enough time to make camp, eat lunch and take naps, and it's still only 7 o'clock, then we'll have plenty of time the next 2 days next 3 days to do a 0 day and finish 24 miles. I'm not really worried about it. 11.6 a day. That's what I said. It's fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just change your socks. You'll be fine. And it's going to be like 70 degrees both those days and sunny and partly cloudy. So like,
Well,
allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah.
I just need sun to dry off my pants.
You hold, my arm's tired.
I know! How do you think I feel when I hold it? Ooh, finger. I like my option. Plus I get to be taller than you.
I look like an egg.
See? If you don't watch it, that's gonna be your new trail name. It's
No,
egg.
it's not. I refuse.
You're gonna go from corn to egg.
No. Oh yeah, I fell like ankle deep in mud just a minute ago trying to get freaking water.
You know the funny part? When I went to go get it over there, I slipped and I found basically, quicksand.
Nice.
And I lost my foot for a second and I said, fuck.
You said, I heard you say something. I just thought you slipped.
No,
She does
I
that a
lost
lot.
my foot. I really want to go befriend these fire people.
I know there's some folks down yonder, and they were in like a really big tent. It looked like they were really car camping or something because they had like a trash bag hung on a tree, and I saw like Chick-fil-A cups and shit in it. Yeah.
I was like, how are you getting anything on fire right now? Everything's
And
soaked.
we go over to fill water because I didn't want to go behind camp because it was super muddy. So we went down to this bridge where Dix Creek Falls is out yonder a little bit. And I'm like, there's smoke. They seriously somehow started a fire. Like there's a substantial pillar of smoke coming up there.
Oh, yeah.
Not like some little bullshit campfire. They had logs. It looked like a fireplace kind of fire. Shit.
You could always go see.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, what's up?
We have nothing to offer.
We
except
have
our company.
nothing to offer. Good looks and good company.
God help us.
Good looks, good company.
That's all I was gonna say. But yeah, we're taking a 0, which usually doesn't happen on section hikes, he says.
I've never done it.
We're just lucky like that. Actually, I'm just lucky like that. People really don't believe me when I say that I'm just really unlucky.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we've done worse.
No. Worse is, staying in the wet clothing that we hiked in. Oh, now you get to be the top person?
Yeah. My socks were freaking soaked. It was good. I also wasn't trying to not walk through the rivers in the middle of the trail. I just didn't really give a shit.
Say what you wanted about tomorrow with the thunder and the lightning.
Oh, what I said a few minutes ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, with our luck, as much as I legitimately want to get struck by lightning, she'd be the one to get struck by lightning. So I would get smited by her getting smoted. Yeah. Because if you haven't seen, like, the scars you get from lightning, like, they're kind of really cool. And I wouldn't mind them at
I'd
all.
have it over you.
And like I've said before, I'll do anything for a story, including getting struck by lightning.
I just gotta survive.
Yeah.
If not, you're gonna have to, like, find people to drag my body off.
Who's Eva?
And we're gonna be stuck here for a full 24 hours with that
God.
humor.
You could take like 4 naps or something.
I have Benadryl, that can happen.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was just looking at that Benadryl and I said, I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
A Benadryl! That was unneeded.
It's called saddlebagging. And it's where you lay it over and you want to get shorter and shorter loops each time so that they don't tangle up. This is a way, this is actually a climbing thing. If you don't want to throw your rope over a cliff before you rappel, you can saddlebag like this and clip it to the side of your harness, and as you're rappelling, you'll pull slack out. So it'll pull out one by one. So you'll notice I don't throw this or let go of it.
The red is eerie. Mood lighting. So, yeah, I'm in my tent. Like I've been spending most of today for 0 day. It was a pretty constant collection of rain, but I would say around 12, from probably like 12:30 to 2:30, it was intense, like super intense thunderstorms. I believe I heard one clap that was probably just this endless loop of 6 giant snaps all thrown into one. It was kind of beautiful, but I'm really glad I wasn't hiking in it. Yeah, apparently Will got really bored at one point, and I was like falling into sleep because we're not in the same tent. He's in his double tent, I'm in my little singles. And all of a sudden, I heard my name being screamed, and I woke up. And he was just like, I'm bored. Play I Spy with me. And I'm like, why? He's like, I spy something short. My only response in my groggy state was your attention span. And I stand by that statement. But a couple hours later, after reading some, listening to some music, writing some, I went into his tent and we just hung out, had some Twizzlers. It's been really nice to have like some cards, but all in all, very calm, kind of boring, kind of needed day for me. I was very, very wet from yesterday, and it was just nice to be dry all day. We'll see what tomorrow holds, because to make up for our 0 day today, we have to do probably around like 11 miles tomorrow and Thursday, so we can reach our chosen destination. Woo! That's some fun looking hair I got going on there.
Same. Well, it's actually sitting down right now. You saw it yesterday when it was just all over the place.
All over the place.
Hate 0 days. Absolutely hate them. They're the worst. Oh, let me show off a little something for the camera here.
This is the face. I'm not caring.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Huh?
It's just gonna have to live up there.
She's gonna have to live up there. As soon as I felt that, look at the green from the moss. Yeah, I didn't realize it was mossy from back here, but
Lovely.
she mossy.
No, don't wipe it on me. So we had to cut part of my rope from my bear bag, and now it's just gonna have to stay up there forever.
It'll find its way down eventually.
Nature will take its course.
In another life.
But look how pretty the haze is. I'm in a sour mood because I had to put on wet underwear and pants.
Gosh, she's in such a sour mood.
It's wet and it's cold.
It's cold, it's wet, it sucks, I'm done. I am done.
What is that from?
It's from a song.
I'll meet you by the tree of broken glass, where the hope that anything could last. So let's
Day 4.
go and take the words that
Beautiful view of the amazing ridge. Kicking my butt a little bit. That's okay. It's not the hills that bother me. I apparently got these 2 raging blisters on my heel. One I got Monday, the really rainy day. But got really upset because I was in a lot of pain. Took a break, retaped my heels. I keep wanting to send Will in front of me because I feel like he's on my heels. I'm like, I'm gonna go infinitely slower. But convinced him to go ahead so I can have a little peace and just felt the heel. She moves. Whew. Here we go. Tree in a hole in a bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the remnant bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the remnant bog down in the valley, yo. And got my Snickers to power me back up. Look at the mushrooms. Do your job, buddy.
calling out our names. Though we might faint and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands, so get up and grab your walk and sing. These mountains have no trail, but we are tough as nails. Come on, this is our land, so get up and grab your walk and sing. We can go
Somewhere.
to the edge that crosses over fear. The fear of love.
Heat it up a little.
What it does to
Got a sweat going on. Stench permeating.
Your stench, maybe.
Oh, honey. I knew when you were coming up on me. Don't even. The snack of champions. Hey, Will. Tell me what happened to your shoes.
Yeah, so I wasn't looking where I was going, and I stepped in a mud hole.
I saw that mud hole. It was quite large.
It was.
So, how'd you miss it?
Well, that's a really good question. I don't know where I was looking. I guess I zoned out, but it wasn't down, that's for sure.
For the first time ever, that was the point that I was allowed to be in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was having fun.
There it is. So my bougie lunch, because I was a good probably mile and a half, 2 miles ahead of Eva here. And I realized since yesterday was a 0 day, I didn't really eat all that much. So I have way too much tuna in my pack I'm probably gonna do this again tomorrow. But I had a 3 tuna pack tortilla wrap instead of a 2 tuna pack tortilla wrap. 3 different flavors of tuna. Can you imagine? I feel like a millionaire right now.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Oh.
So get up and grab your walking stick. My love is what I promised you. You know that is true. That is where I'll stand. Though we might faint and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab your walking stick. These mountains have no tread, but we are tough as nails. Come on, this is our land. So get up and grab your walking stick. If you hold on to the truth inside, let it guide your step and be a light. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just hold my hand and listen, dear, for the way it goes.
It's icing my
You'll be okay. Oh, you'll be okay. Though we might faint and fall, we'll keep on standing tall. This world is in our hands. So get up and grab your walking stick. Those gray clouds look close, but we have come really close. This day is looking grand. So get up and grab your walking stick.
My first smile in 4 hours. He doesn't like the cold.
I don't like cold water on my feet, no. I love the cold.
I like that it's icing
Yeah.
all the blisters.
See, my feet get me icing, so it's not fun.
They're turning red.
Yeah. That's what happens.
And the squirrel burrows.
We've been over this. It's free-range chicken.
How'd you go from chicken to squirrel?
I'm a free-range chicken, not a squirrel.
How do you get chicken?
Well, there's this one time, a buddy down in Roswell was like, you know, Will never really seems to have any plans. He doesn't really have many obligations. And, I mean, you can text him and he might be in, like, Nevada for all we know. Like, he just ups and does stuff. He's just like a free-range chicken. And I felt that. I felt it. I truly did.
So you're a chicken now.
Hey now. My friends call me chicken. You can call me Mr. Poultry.
I slept so good last night. We are apparently sleeping in today. It's almost 9.
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep home. Anywhere you wanna go, beyond the stars, out where the sun sets, we'll find the light, we'll keep it our secret.
Speeches for Will as he goes into a ball of sleeping bag to fight against the cold. A rare sight.
Show you my world. Oh, world. Show you my world. Oh, world. Show you my world.
Tally ho!
Show you my world. Show you my world. Show you my world. Show you the world, darling. Let's leave it all behind. We'll keep the sun shining and let it tell the time. Anywhere you wanna go.
Was an experience.
Show you my world.
It's completely dead. We're in Will's car.
In my car. I'm gonna raid a gas station for Fritos and orange juice.
I don't know why, but was it day 3 or 4?
Oh, I don't know.
One of the days I saw orange peels on the floor of the
Bro, that
floors.
was yesterday.
Oh god, it feels like
That's what I said. I was like 2 days ago or something. I was like, wait a minute, that was yesterday. What am I talking about?
Well, I've been craving orange juice ever since I saw those orange peels. I don't know why, but I got my Snickers. I took a nice tumble. Got some.
Like a quarter mile from getting back here, after a waterfall, it was just super muddy, and I'm just going. She's in front, and then I just see her flip down the side. I'm like, if she doesn't stop, this is gonna be bad.
I almost thought I wasn't gonna stop.
You stopped though. She had one leg still on the trail up, and the other leg completely down off the trail, and just kind of. What is going on here? I don't even know what to do. I'm like, give me this, just come. Yank and tug. Got up though.
Like, I feel like I was one of those animals that was caught in a, headlight, or just like freeze.
Pretty much, yeah. You just
But
don't breathe too heavy. I might keep falling.
so I had a great motivator today. There was this little group of 3 people, probably in their like early 60s, with a dog,
Probably.
and they were walking past our campsite
When
go
we
to
were
the-
breaking camp.
to go to the waterfall.
Yeah.
And then they came past us again, and I think it was like 10 minutes later we left.
Probably, yeah. Granted, we're only 5 minutes from that waterfall.
Yeah.
We're not that far from the waterfall where we were camping.
And so we made it across the river, or stream, whatever, without falling in. And Will said, okay, Eva, now let's catch up with the older group. He was completely kidding, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got it into my head. I'm just like, meet, find, pass the old people. Or
the old-
older. Because if I couldn't do the 11 miles, I needed something to feel accomplished today. And that was my goal. And
She did it. And if I had known she'd actually do it, I wouldn't still be wearing leggings. I would have taken those off. Because I'm up there, I'm like, shit, I'm sweating. What is she? Slow down.
I think I was hoofing it despite
were.
everything.
You
I
definitely
think
were.
I taped everything pretty well because, and now I understand the whole like hiker's high, because as soon as I started going and everything was well taped, I'm like, I don't even fucking feel it. Let's go. Let's go. So I went.
And here we are.
I wanna run with you. I wanna let
It feels foreign to be in the car again. And now I've become acutely aware of how bad we smell. Because we're in a closed space.
Oh yeah. It's pretty bad.
Like, I didn't even notice because I went nose blind.
I smell your oatmeal though. I
Right?
definitely smell.
be afraid. We can go anywhere. We can go anywhere. 'Cause we got the world and we can go anywhere. So where do we go from here?
It is in that direction.
Down yonder in that basin.
Every moment like it's gonna
So finally some of the clouds started clearing and I can see more of the 360 view.
Let's disappear. Turn away from fear. We can go anywhere. We can go anywhere. 'Cause we got the world and we can go anywhere. So where do we go from here? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here?
This is for me.
Won't give way to the night. We'll keep on reaching, reaching up to the sky. Reaching up to the sky. The light in our eyes. It won't give way to the night. We'll keep
I guess it's only fair that a really
reaching,
bluegrass
reaching
song
up
is
to the sky.
What is it?
Reaching up to the sky. We can go.
Oh, so wait so long for Tramp with My Turtles.
Oh
Just
yes.
nothing but vibe, just fiddle and banjo right now.
'Cause we got the world and we can go anywhere. So where do we go? We can go anywhere.
It's painful. Have you ever shotgun a cold beer?
No,
You've never shotgun a beer, have you?
I've shotgunned an IPA before because you forced me to.
Oh yeah, they did that.
Let me see the face of winter. As he dies.
It's like an ice package.
Where do we go from here?
Hi.
Check that out.
Hot damn. Hey Will,
No.
explain to us what are we doing right now?
It's called cowboy camping. Where you've got that and that and that. You just sleep.
Yay.
It's called cowboy camping because that's how cowboys used to camp.
Wow. This is presidency. Woo! I am cocooned is as best as I can do. But we're looking at the stars and it's beautiful.
I'm teaching myself night. Oh, you ruined it.
It's really windy. That is why we're up here. We're what you call dedicated. Dedicated to the cause. Let's watch the sunrise. We just experienced sunrise.
Yep.
Raven bald.
Rabun. With a B.
Is that not what I said?
You said Raven.
No, I didn't.
I heard Raven.
Maybe it's because my lips are a little freezing right now. But yeah, we're trying to warm up because it's really windy.
And cold.
Yeah, I can't feel my hands.
She'll get used to it eventually.
But my hands, they're always a little chilly.
Yeah.
but it was a really pretty sunrise. We were in here because we froze to death, aka
About 1 a.m.
AKA, I just couldn't handle the wind anymore. It was too intense.
It got really gusty.
We were trying to carry boy camp. We actually did, because we were there until 1 in the morning. But
I'd say that counts.
yeah, that counts. Because you thought we were only going to make it till 10.
That was my original guess, yeah, but I thought it was going to be way windier way sooner.
Mm-hmm.
So we lucked out a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to leave him. I just started moving. And he stared at me. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, leaving. But yeah, we were sitting in here this morning. Finally zonked out. Had no sleep at all on the top of that tower.
I got a few hours. Like
And
maybe 1 hour.
I think
but-
maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, we were in here, and all of a sudden, I was like half awake, and I kind of noticed that it was lighter in the tent, and so I just kind of started caressing his face, and he said, "The sun's coming up."
No, first you smacked me. You went, pat, pat, pat. Wake up. And you're like, when does the sun rise? And I looked at my watch, it was like 7:30. She's like, we can't miss it.
It was almost
fucking
7.
weird, dude.
I didn't smack you.
You totally patted me in the face.
Okay, for reference, it was like this. It was like, Will.
Okay, she thought that's what it was. It was more like, Will.
No, ow, stop. Glasses. I think the only reason he thinks that is because he was in deep sleep. So it felt
She
more
woke me up from
abrupt.
a climbing dream. How dare her.
I should have left your ass
I had a
then.
base jumping and a climbing dream
I
last night.
should have left him.
You don't have to be perfect. Broken bones are worth their weight in gold. They prove you're alive. No fears or regrets. Just take the jump and hold your breath. It feels good to be alive. If you trip, get up again.
You look like such a douche right
Call me
now.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.